Oh, I don't want to say it.
Why not?
I don't like to say it.
Have you ever said it?
No, sir.
Try it.
I don't like to say it.
Try it!
We often think celebrities have to smile through everything, but that's not always the case. There have been moments when stars had enough and stood up for themselves.
What's going on here? Oh, this really pisses me off, but go ahead.
Today's video is all about the moments when celebrities had zero tolerance for disrespect. In March 2014, comedian Chelsea Handler appeared on Piers Morgan's show. Right from the start, it was awkward. Piers kept looking at his phone during the interview and didn't seem fully present. It was clear Chelsea noticed it too. Instead of ignoring it, Chelsea called him out in front of everyone.
I mean, you can't even pay attention for 60 seconds. You're a terrible interviewer.
Well, you just weren't keeping my attention.
She told him he should pay attention and even joked that maybe this is why his show was being canceled.
You have to pay attention to the guests that you invited on your
If
show.
they're interesting enough.
Yeah, they are. Listen, it doesn't matter how interesting I am.
Her sharp comment left Piers speechless for a moment, and the audience was shocked.
You signed up for
Of course
this
it
job.
does.
Well, maybe that's why your job is coming to an end.
On July 7, 2014, Joan Rivers appeared on CNN to talk about her book Diary of a Mad Diva. But there was something else in store for her. The host, Frederica Whitfield, started questioning Joan's style of comedy and even criticized her for wearing fur on the book's cover.
You have some shock value to you. I mean, on the cover of your book, you're wearing a fur, and you knew that there would probably be animal rights.
Joan didn't stay quiet, and she got back to the interview. Got even more tense when Joan suddenly pulled off her microphone and walked out of the studio, leaving everyone in shock.
People were upset, and you're just saying,
No,
what?
I'm going. I really am going because all you have done is negative.
On June 17, 2013, Russell Brand appeared on MSNBC's Morning Joe to promote his comedy tour. But the moment he sat down, something fell off. The host kept making awkward jokes and even referred to him in the third person, as if he wasn't right there. Russell stayed calm, but later lost total control.
I hope that I'm here as a fully qualified professional gentleman.
None of us are
Free from mental illness.
free from it.
On September 10, 2017, Jim Carrey appeared at New York Fashion Week, still dealing with the pain of a recent divorce. During a red carpet interview, E! News reporter Kat Sadler asked light, joking questions.
This thing that I could come to and join, and here I am.
But Jim didn't play along. Instead, he gave deep, serious answers that were more aligned with his state of mind.
Well, they say they're celebrating icons inside.
Celebrating
Do you believe
icons,
in
boy,
icons?
that is just the absolute lowest.
On April 14, 2015, comedian Bill Burr appeared on Fox's morning show to promote his animated series, F is for Family. The interview took a turn when the host made awkward comments about the show's portrayal of religion. Burr responded with his signature humor.
So your Christian background is part of the show? Or at
Yes,
least
and
two
I wanted to
episodes.
talk to you about Jesus after this.
But he made it clear he wouldn't let anyone disrespect his work. The moment highlighted his zero-tolerance approach to superficial critiques.
Don't you think the Catholic Church went a little too far? More so than my cartoon?
In 2007, Jerry Seinfeld was doing interviews to promote his animated movie B. One of his stops was the famous Larry King live show. But instead of talking about the movie, Larry suddenly asked if Jerry's hit show Seinfeld was canceled.
9 years, 180 episodes.
You gave it up, right?
I did. Sir.
They didn't cancel you. You canceled them.
That's when Jerry paused, then clapped back in the most confident way.
Yeah.
You think I got canceled? Are you under the impression that I got canceled?
Have I hurt you, Jerry?
I thought that was pretty well documented.
In 2016, Jerry Seinfeld found himself back in the spotlight, but not for comedy. During an interview, the host suddenly brought up race and diversity in comedy because he wanted to stir controversy.
The guests are mostly white males. Of 22 episodes that you've had.
Get into that.
No, but you...
Jerry stayed calm and addressed the question with his signature wit.
What's going on here? Oh, this really pisses me off, but go ahead.
On October 5th, 2022, Shane Gillis joined the Flagrant podcast to promote the latest Gillian Keeves special. But the tone suddenly changed when one of the hosts compared Shane to a TikToker with Down syndrome. It was an unexpected and uncomfortable moment. Instead of getting angry, Shane stayed calm and gave a sharp response that left the host thinking twice.
I do have family members with Down syndrome. It almost got me.
His reaction showed he's not someone who lets disrespect slide.
Like Down syndrome is the fucking end of the world. Oh, they're doing better than everybody I know. They're the only dudes I know having a...
At the 2022 Oscars Vanity Fair after party, Tiffany Haddish walked the red carpet in style. Then, a reporter approached her and said awkward things about her dress.
Costume change?
I'm not wearing a costume. I'm wearing Dolce & Gabbana. It's called an evening gown.
She fired back with elegance and humor, showing that she knows her worth and doesn't take casual shade lightly.
This what fame look like. This what success look like. This what money look like.
During the premiere of Man of Steel, a bold reporter crossed the line by asking if Henry stuffed socks in his groin to enhance his downstairs area.
Costume, were you ever worried as it could be slightly revealing? It's quite an iconic one too.
Yes, there was always that worry.
Instead of laughing it off, Henry shut it down like a true gentleman.
Jim Jones trained me to within an inch of my life, and they sort of gave me a bit of confidence to wear the suit.
His calm but firm response showed that even the Man of Steel has limits when it comes to disrespect.
No socks needed downstairs for the reveal?
No, man.
Okay, thank you.
During a 2003 interview on ABC's Primetime, journalist Diane Sawyer shocked viewers by asking young Britney Spears about her virginity, and it was actually a real question on national television.
Britney, my question to you is, I really want to know whether you are a virgin. Can I answer this for you? Yes.
The host didn't stay silent. He quickly shut down the question, showing real class.
Can you go back to school? Can you go talk to your parents, learn some manners, then come back and ask a question because you're wasting our time?
It was a powerful moment where someone finally stood up for Britney when it mattered most.
Okay. And with that,
Samuel L. Jackson was promoting his movie Django Unchained when an interviewer brought up the use of the N-word in the film. But instead of asking the question directly, the interviewer hesitated. That's when Samuel stepped in and took control of the moment.
There's been a lot of controversy surrounding the usage of the N-word in this movie.
Nobody, none.
He challenged the interviewer to say it out loud, exposing how awkward the situation really was.
The word would be...
Oh, I don't want to say it.
Why not?
I don't like to say it.
Have you ever said it?
No, sir.
Try it.
I don't like it.
During an interview, ASAP Rocky was asked a question that many celebrities fear, something about race and policing. But Rocky didn't take the bait. He flipped the whole conversation in a surprising way.
The police and African-American males and all of that.
You know, it's funny, right? Because a cop kills...
His response shut down the drama and showed that he thinks before he speaks.
You got black people killing each other every day, actually outnumbering the deaths of the police versus...
It's a great example of staying cool under pressure and not letting anyone twist your words.
What I'll do is just try to, be the best individual I could be, set a certain type of presence.
Pharrell Williams once sat down for an interview, but things turned sour. The interviewer kept pushing him about the controversy surrounding blurred lines. It felt more like an interrogation than a chat.
Have a significant other? Yes. Okay. Are there ever times where you have naughty thoughts?
Who's doing this interview?
Instead of snapping, he handled it like a pro, and it was a great reminder how some stars know exactly how to shut it down, disrespect with class.
But you can't even say out loud in front of the whole entire nation that sometimes you have naughty thoughts.
Once Tracy Morgan faced a rather awkward situation, but instead of dodging it, he answered with confidence. In an interview promoting his comedy special Tracy Morgan, taking it too far, he made it clear that he's not scared of canceling culture.
Are you worried about, there's cancel culture everywhere. Are you worried about that?
No, I'm not scared.
He believes comedy should be fearless and honest. His response was bold and real.
Be able to say what you want to say.
Yeah.
And if I say something that you don't like, you can't cancel me.
Yeah.
Why? For what? What did I do to you?
Tracy reminded everyone that comedians need to speak their truth, even if it ruffles feathers.
I'm just speaking my mind.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of doing stand-up comedy. You get to say what you're feeling and what you're thinking.
In an interview with CNN's Don Lemon, Freeman was asked about the impact of race on wealth.
Race plays a part in wealth distribution, or either a mindset that you can't
Today?
or cannot. Yeah.
No.
You don't?
No.
During the 2022 Academy Awards, Will Smith made headlines for slapping comedian Chris Rock after a joke about his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith's shaved head. Rock, who was presenting an award, made a quip about Jada's resemblance to G.I. Jane.
G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it, all right?
This visibly upset Will. He walked on stage, slapped Rock across the face, and then returned to his seat.
Oh, wow!
At a red carpet event, Taylor Swift was giving her usual interview when a reporter tried to get cheeky. In a bizarre moment, the interviewer said something along the lines of,
To show the legs, because as I was telling you ahead of time, you're going to walk home with more than maybe just a trophy tonight. I think lots of men.
Taylor didn't hold back.
I'm not going to walk home with any men tonight. I'm going to go hang out with my friends, and then I go home to the cat.
It was definitely classy how she shut down the interviewer. Dave Rubin didn't hold back when discussing the impact of woke activism. In an interview, he argued that these movements are making society more divided, not united. Instead of fostering understanding, Rubin believes they create unnecessary tension.
That's a top 10 right there. I feel like that kind of encompassed everything. You hit.
His perspective challenges the mainstream narrative, suggesting that true progress comes from open dialogue rather than enforced conformity.